Today I'm looking at another book that I received as a gift at Christmas. This is Petal, The World of Flowers Through an Artist's Eye by Adriana. Now it was published by Hardie Grant Books. It's a hardback with 256 pages. This is the second edition, which was published in 2023, so it's a slightly smaller book, still got the same content, but it has a different cover illustration as well. Now we'll have a look inside. This is such a lovely colourful book. Now we start off with the contents, and we have a foreword by a friend of Adriana. And then we have the introduction, and we start off with the Rose family. Now at the start of each chapter we have some words by Nina Rousseau, and she will give you information on the plant family, including some folklore, the meaning of the plant. I have to point out this text is quite small. This is much smaller than I would normally feel comfortable reading, so I need a good light for this. So it's just a mention for you. If you have poor vision, you might need to use a magnifier or a strong reading light. Most people with normal vision will be fine. So we're going to flick through these lovely colourful pages. Now Adriana uses digital media to capture the beauty of these flowers, and she has a very contemporary style. Now there's not a lot I can say apart from the fact this is beautiful. There's not a lot of actual writing in here, just at the start of the chapters, but the actual flowers and Adriana's style is so beautiful. Really lovely, and it's nice that all of the pages are coloured, so it's a really bright and cheerful book to look through, especially in the middle of winter when it's cold and dark and we're looking forward to the summer days and the plants all blooming in our gardens. Now right now in the UK it is winter, and it's stormy, cold, wet, windy weather, not very nice at all. I do have some very brave little daffodils coming through, some King Alfred daffodils. I just hope that the storms don't batter them too much. And I've got some sweet little snowdrops in my garden. And we're soon going to have the rest of the daffodils and some crocuses, and they will be followed by tulips and alliums. And it's always so lovely to see the garden burst into colour in the spring after those cold, dark winter days. Now this book is going to give you lots of inspiration for things that you can plant in your garden. It will give you inspiration for your artwork. You can create your own illustrations, but create your own style. Just use these for inspiration, don't copy exactly. Learn how to paint. I know a lot of people do digital arts. I cannot do it. I just stick with pencils and paint and brush. But if you're interested in digital art, just see the wonderful illustrations you can actually create with digital art. It is something you can learn, but I'm going to stick to my traditional methods because that's what I like and that's what I'm used to. And there are a lot of flowers in here that I have in my garden. As we go through, we're going to see some beautiful flowers. And after the, magnolia, that's a lovely one. I used to have magnolia in my garden. I don't have one here, but I do have wisteria and hydrangeas. Got quite a few hydrangeas. I've also got fuchsias, buddleia, passion flower, bottle brush, lavender, and quite a few other little plants. So I do love my garden and my plants. It's lovely to read a bit more about them. I have an allium like this. Love alliums, they're so interesting. I haven't been very successful with poppies, which is strange. I'm not sure whether the birds ate the poppy seeds, what happened with them, but they didn't grow at all. I also have coming into bud right now for spring a lovely pink camellia. So as you can see, I really like flowers. It's really lovely to see all these. Passion flowers are so unusual. And at the end of the book, one of the chapters does actually mention the more unusual plants, so that's nice. The camellia in my garden is so pretty. I actually have a red camellia as well, but the pink one is just outstanding. It's done really, really well. So we're getting through this book. I think the coloured pages just make it absolutely stand out so beautifully. The colours have been chosen really carefully to complement the illustrations. So this really is such a lovely book to receive as a gift. I've got some references and an index of all the flowers. And I hope I haven't bored you with details of my flowers in my garden, but I do love my garden. So we've got this lovely hardback here, 256 pages, really pretty cover on it. I hope you enjoyed looking at Petal.